If you think Disneyland Paris is too expensive for you, think again. I'll show you how to have the ultimate Disney experience without breaking the bank. I give you the full rundown on a budget-friendly hotel, transportation, food, and also ticket. Stick around, we make magic on a budget. Today we switched things a little bit up because I want to change the plan out of the video. So this video today is about how to do Disneyland Paris on a budget. I was budgeting very hard for this trip and I want to give you all my tips, and also of course then a room tour of my off-site hotel. It's the first time I'm staying off-site. I cannot speak because it's 3:49 now in the morning, and I need so much more coffee. But we will do a little bit of how to budget, how much this trip costs me, and also what I packed. And if you are interested in how to save money at Disneyland Paris, stick around. So yeah, welcome back. And I need coffee. So I just made it to the airport, and I have to say that was the smoothest backdrop I ever had with Air France. As I said in my delirious mind this morning before any coffee, this is a video about budget planning and my tips around that. And I take the opportunity because I have so much time now to tell you a little bit about the flights. So I'm flying with Air France directly from Berlin, and I used my air miles to basically pay most of the flight. The return flight I had to pay, in addition to the air miles, 70 euros, which is super cheap nowadays. Normally for this flight I pay around 150 to 250 depending on the time of the year and also how early you book. And I also got a free check bag. This is why I checked my bag. And we are talking what I packed specifically for this trip later. So I can only recommend sign up for any mileage program for any airline. It's free, and you get some benefits out of it, and they are pretty good. So that is checked. Also, there is a new direct train from Berlin to Paris. I've never tried it. It's around 10 hours or so, but yeah, flying is so convenient. Also, I have to say, this asshole very early in the morning flight is always the cheapest, so keep that in mind. And now I'm going through security and potentially see you in Paris. Welcome to Paris. We made it on time. Actually, we were a little bit early. It is freaking cold here. We have -4 degrees and I'm waiting for my bags. And while I'm waiting for my bags, I'm telling you that we are taking now, as soon as we have the bag, the train to Campanile Val, which is the Disneyland Paris station, and then go to the hotel, drop off the bag, and then I will spend the day in Paris, and I will show you everything in Paris next week in the other video. Yeah, and then we also have a room tour later. I decided to take the train today because it was pretty cheap. I pay 22 euros now for the fast train, the TGV, from Charles de Gaulle to Campanile Val. Yeah, I hope I calculated the time correctly. This train is only going once every hour, so you have to make sure that you calculate arriving, picking up your bags, and eventually also going through passport control if you are coming in from outside of Europe. Thank God I don't have to do that. Yeah, the other option is the bus. Also very convenient if you are flying Air France. The bus is also leaving from the same terminal, which is 2F. And only like a 2-minute walk. Yeah, but now we have to wait. we made it. Actually, my bag was the first one on the belt, so that is really nice. And now we need to get our train, but the train has 10 minutes delay, so we are all good. We have plenty of time actually. Okay, this is cool. I cannot wait because it's a pain to get from Charles de Gaulle into the city. It's about an hour right now. Having an express train would be great. But we do have an express train to Disney, which only takes us 10 minutes to get there. But unfortunately today all trains are delayed. A little bit lucky because ours is just 10 minutes delayed. The one afterwards is 1 hour delayed, which is a pain. But as I do not need to be anywhere at a very specific time, I don't know, let's just sit it out and wait and hope for the best. And this is the big disadvantage about the trains. The buses are always on time, but they take much longer. The train is very fast, but there are delays and sometimes they have the station closed because they yeah, as I said, sometimes the train stations are closed off for an hour or even longer because of Bombendrohung. I put it down in English, I have no idea what it is. You need to buy train tickets. I mean, you can do it directly here in the station if you have no idea when you arrive. I think it's cheaper to do it online, and I always use the SCNF app. It's on my phone and you just give in where you want to go, and it gives you the best ticket prices and all the connections. And it also gives you an update if a train is delayed or a station is closed, which is super helpful. To go into Paris today, I bought a day ticket and I directly added the Navigo Paris transportation card to my wallet. I have an iPhone, so that is super convenient. I believe you can also just top it up with money and then take it as you go. So everything is sorted. By the way, the day ticket was 12 euros for all zones in Paris. So that was the 10-minute train ride. This is the train station, not Madrid, Paris. And behind me is the Disney Village, and now we need to get our free shuttle bus to the partner hotel. I just want to drop off my big luggage there, and then check-in is after 3 anyway, so yeah, fine. And then probably some breakfast. So I arrived at my hotel, the Campanile de France, and the bus was just there, and I'm currently in the luggage storage room, which is free, and this is really great. So I have to enter my locker number and then family. And yeah, you can also do it at a train station, but then I think it's 15 euros. And now we have a look around the hotel grounds, and I will show you the room later. Meine kleinen Hoppelhasen. Ja, hallo, hallo, hallo. Wer heißt denn hier auch Poppy? I can imagine that is really a highlight for kids, that you have all those animals. You're not allowed to feed them, of course, and also not allowed to pet them, I believe, because safety first. But yeah, I mean, you basically are in the countryside here. good morning. We are doing the room tour now. I had a very good night of sleep in this room. I just want to take it up front. I will show you everything now. And just to sum it up, yesterday I was the whole day in Paris and I came back very late. If you want to see this Paris video, by the way, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and put on the notifications, because I will put it up after that video. And I just fell into bed, and this is why we are doing the room tour and everything else today. But for you, it's like that. Staying at the Campanile Val de France, which is one of those hotels that are clustered together and super big, like the Dream Castle and the Explorers Hotel. You can technically walk from Disneyland Paris to here. It's about half an hour, but there is also a free shuttle bus that runs every 15 to 20 minutes. The bus was super full last night when I came, and I think this is the case because it is one bus for all those hotels, so you're sharing it and it can be a little bit crowded, but it's reliable and it's fine. And just to put it into perspective, I don't think it is worse than some of the shuttle bus situations in Disney World, where you wait for those buses and they are full, and you do not have the option to say, hey, I can also walk. Well, so just to put it into perspective. Also, we are talking about costs, and I promised I give you the full cost breakdown. I paid 208 euros for 3 nights. I'm staying 3 nights, and breakfast is included. I will also show you the breakfast as much as I can. I don't know how many people are jumping there and how much filming is possible, but breakfast is included. I will go to breakfast right after we have the room tour. The check-in area is also nice and cozy. There is a small shop. They even have a small Starbucks. Keep that in mind. And you can get snacks and coffees and everything that you might want outside of the meals. And you also can book for an additional 25 euros per night a dinner buffet in the same restaurant where they are serving breakfast. So potentially I'm doing that and then also show you that, and you have everything in this video what you need. But now, room tour. We have a little bit of a lightning situation today because it's very gloomy and dark outside. I was so happy that I went to Paris yesterday. Okay, room tour. This is the front door. We have a room actually on the ground floor. We are room 39. And when you come in, this is, I really enjoy that we do not have carpets. It helps with my energies and with my allergies and everything else. And also keep in mind that I already lived in that room. That is the bathroom. So you have a sink and a toilet and a large shower, which is a bathtub. And I like that you have this removable shower handle. This is what I have at home, and you don't miss any parts. Does that make sense? You don't miss any parts. Also, they give you shower and hair gel, whatever. And yeah, here we are. My Disney outfit. Love it. I mean, if you're more than 2 people in this room, it might be a little bit crowded, but I mean, here we go. Also like that you can have your jacket here and it's not in the way somewhere. I also love that we have a full mirror. That is what the influencer wants, a full mirror to check your outfit. I mean, and here, da, la magie. So nämlich. Huge bed. The mattress is very firm. I enjoy that to death. It's so good. And then here we have bunk beds. So technically you can sleep 4 people in here, which would be super crowded given the space also with luggage. But then you can put luggage under this bed actually. Not under the, yeah, doch, auch, also under that one, if you want, but for sure under here. Of course you have a TV. I never use a TV in a room, I don't know. Some kind of working space. We don't have a kettle. This is my own kettle, and I have to say, those are the best 25 euros I have spent in a while. It's small, it fits in the suitcase, and I was able to have hot tea last night and today. We have -4, -5 degrees outside, so I want to drink something hot and I don't want to pay for everything. So I bought this kettle. It's the best thing I ever did. So that is really, really true. And then here we have that kind of cupboard and also a safe. And we do not have much of a view because we are in a ground floor room, as I said. So this is the view. Yeah, not much going on. Not very exciting. So, and that is our little room tour. As I said, I paid 208 euros per night. It's off season. I booked in advance. Under 100 euro is it's pretty good also for those kind of hotels, because it's always demand. And yeah, when I checked back a couple of days ago, the prices went up, but then probably also the more expensive room categories are left. So yeah, I'm curious to check out breakfast now. Honestly, I'm impressed with the breakfast. The breakfast is amazing. I'm very late today, so it was a little bit quieter. Just before the parks are opening, people are queuing up, and it's a whole different story probably, but they will fill all the food. They have warm breakfast food, they have pastries, they have pancakes, they have this ginormous Nutella thing that is probably will appear in my dreams and haunt me. They have fruit, they have all kind of stuff, and also warm drinks. And I was a little bit concerned because I'm on a health journey right now, and I try to reduce inflammation in my body. And on this whole process, I am not eating any refined sugar, and also not any wheat or white flour products like pasties and cakes and toast. And there was plenty of food for me. So I had 2 boiled eggs and some cucumber and bacon, which is also processed in a way. I'm fully aware of that. But they have the normal bacon, and then they also have poultry bacon that is not as fatty, so I chose that. And I had a fruit salad and baked beans and some potatoes, and I feel very, very full. And I'm impressed on the variety of breakfast items they are offering in that hotel. So yeah, no complaints. Breakfast solid, I would say 8 out of 10. Let's talk about tickets. Tickets are expensive to Disneyland Paris, and I feel I made the best deal. First of all, I did only buy a ticket for the Disneyland park because I don't feel that Disneyland Studios, it's worth it at the moment. And then I bought a dated ticket specifically for today and tomorrow. I bought both of them over Klook. It came 51 euros for each park day, which is pretty good considering that the undated park tickets that you can use at any day for 2 parks is basically triple the price. So 51 euros for today and 51 euros for tomorrow. Disneyland Paris 1 day ticket. This is how I this is how I handled that situation, because I booked it individually. If you want the 2-day tickets and be flexible, you're probably better off with the packages that Disneyland Paris is offering, because those tickets are included, and it might be cheaper. You have to crunch the numbers. I will tell you the total of the whole trip at the end of this video. So I'm back in the hotel, and as promised, I want to give you the full cost breakdown of this trip, and including the points transportation, accommodation and tickets, and also food. Keep in mind, this is very specific, especially when it comes to food, but also when it comes to transportation. In the end, it's just an example that gives you an idea. And I tried to make this trip as budget friendly as possible, but I have the feeling when we add everything up together, it's still quite expensive for a 4-day trip, but let's see where we are landing. And we are starting with flights. And as I said, I used some air miles, so my flight was super duper cheap. Berlin to Charles de Gaulle return was 70 euros, so I'm putting that in. Then the accommodation for this hotel, I stayed in the Campanile Val de France. I got a great deal, booked it over booking.com, 3 nights, came to 208 euro, so I'm adding that. And then we have the tickets for Disneyland Paris. I had 2 days, 1 park ticket, so no park hopping. They were dated tickets for the 15th and 16th of January, and they each came 51 euros, so 102 euros in total. 102. And then we have the day ticket for public transport to Paris, which came at 12 euros, adding the 12 euros. Then we had the transport from the airport to Campanile Val de France, or the train station. I took the train here, and it was 22 euros. And tomorrow back to the airport, I will take the magical shuttle bus, which is 24 euros. And then we have food, and food was 25 euros per day. This is a little bit an estimated calculation, because yesterday I spent 30 euros, because I also gave some tips when I went for dinner. But then the day before I spent less, so 25 euros coming in. I'm calculating it also for tomorrow, because I don't know how much I will be spending in the end tomorrow. So 4 times 25 is 100 euros, and this is a good estimation for a single person that is not eating like 3 super duper big meals per day, and also breakfast is included in this hotel. So I'm adding 100 euros for food for the 4 days. And yeah, I'm not adding the merchandise I spent, because this is totally on me, and we put it on 538 euros. Actually not too bad for 4 days, including everything. Yes, it is a lot of money, but then that is basically the all-inclusive package. And if I'm comparing that to the Disneyland packages that are on sale for 3 nights, this is still below and is including food and everything. So yeah, 538 euros. Here we are. That is the total cost of this trip. I thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more Disneyland Paris content, please subscribe to the channel. Also watch my last Disneyland Paris vlog series here. I will link it and I will also link it below. And I will see you very soon. Peace out.